Okay, so I don't really have anything prepared because I really write poems once in blue moon. But I did bring Whitman, and I have a funny story to go with Mr. Whitman. I come from a fabulous place known as Long Island. It is a windy little fish-shaped island off of the coast of New York, for those of you who don't know. And it's also where Mr. Whitman was from. And when I was in the 9th grade, I was very fortunate to have a great English teacher. And he took us on all sorts of trips. He took us to New York City to see Rent, which quickly became my favorite musical. Cool. And he took us to Theodore Roosevelt's home. And he took us to Walt Whitman's birthplace. And that, I think, was a really magical experience for me. We got to tour the home, and we got to do a poetry workshop. And something really struck me as odd during this poetry workshop. Not the guy that was dressed as Whitman, that was really cool. Got a picture with him. But the facilitator that was running the workshop, when he looked at what I'd written, he said, no, you're not following the rules. And I said, wait, Whitman didn't follow any rules? What are you talking about? So that's my little funny story. And now I am going to share a little adventurous Whitman poem. And it starts on my little fish-shaped island. It's called, From Paumanok starting, I fly like a bird. From Paumanok starting, I fly like a bird, around and around, to soar, to sing the idea of all. To the north, betaking myself to sing there Arctic songs. To Canada, till I absorb Canada myself. To Michigan then, to Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota, to sing their songs. They are inimitable. Then to Ohio and Indiana to sing theirs. To Missouri and Kansas and Arkansas to sing theirs. To Tennessee and Kentucky, to the Carolinas and Georgia to sing theirs. To Texas and so long up toward California, to Rome accepted everywhere. To sing first, to tap of the war drum if need be. To the idea of all, of the Western world one and inseparable, and then the song of each member of these states.
Jackie, that was awesome. So I'll just dip into my funny story because it's a quick one and it's really related. Okay, this isn't off topic. At UMass Amherst, which is where I went to school, I thought I had signed up for a fiction writing class because I really wanted nothing to do with the poetry course that was offered at the same time in the same building. And so I was like, okay, Britt, sign up for the right class, blah, 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 whatever. And of course I walk in and it's the freaking poetry class. And I was like, how did you do that? So I sat down and this guy who was getting his master's degree, I call him my professor, but he was, a grad student. And he said, if you're in this classroom and you think it's a mistake, it's not. You belong here. And I was like, God? What? So that was super cool. So I stayed. Him and I still are super close. And he was the first person that was like, don't follow the rules. Break the rules. Make up your own rules. Fuck the rule. Like, what? He was just great. And he was the first person that told me to get weirder. And no one had ever really let me get weirder. So, Whitman, no rules. No rules. So anyways, Jakota is going to come up.
I've never ever done anything like this. So.
Yes!
And this poem is kind of sad or whatever, but I'm a very happy person, just like y'all know that. Okay. Hurt, stuck, just here. It's living that I fear, confused, I don't want more. Do I open it, do I close it? Not another door. They say move forward, but it feels like moving back. All ideas for me, they can't help but yak. Do I listen? Do I decide? I do what's easiest. I just hide. Your words, a knife. Your tongue, it cuts. Teeth that clash, they don't ever shut up. Lips and mouths, they all know. They see to the save, they prey upon the show. Just give me a break. Let me breathe. Stop taking my breath and tell me what I need. Yeah, it hurts. I thought I was strong. Now I'm empty. I guess I was wrong. This pain, this blame, it's all that I feel. Yet I know that I'm loved, that this void will heal. This abyss, a black hole, I try to fill. They tell me what works, and I guess it will. Be happy, be light, be empty, be free. If you think about it, not hard. It's all that you need. We're all human, we screw up. It's okay to give up. We all do it that makes it right. Just living another day and fighting the good fight. The religious say don't. The desolate say do. Do either of these work? You all say that they do. I just want more. This could not be it. I'm tired of your words. I don't give a shit. There's more up there for me. Yeah, I know what I need. Not the words of the deaf or the hungry who feed. Not to fit in or plant a dead seed. To be happy with gin, to be empty in sin. I want forgiveness. Weigh me down with more. It's the Lord I want, not another empty door. Thank you.
Shut up, you've never done that before? That was awesome. Did you write that?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you have a blog? Do you have? No? All right, well, yeah, we gotta exchange. I'm not one for like, put your stuff, it's a way to, that other people can read your things, you know what I mean, and get inspired by you, and that's really important. So thank you, Jakota. Josephina is up next. Woo.
So I've done this before, but I've only done it in front of like my class members. And quick story, I'm Mexican or Hispanic, Latino, whatever you want to call it.
Woo!
But I went through a tough time growing up, so everything that I ever felt I was put into poetry or into something or into my painting. So yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna read off my phone because I don't remember.
That's okay. We'll let it slide. This time. Just kidding.
I came here when I was young, only 4 years old, not knowing much. Thought we would go back home, soon realizing this is my new home. My father wasn't around, walked out on my mom. My mother on her own, raising 3 of us. I saw my older brother take advantage, knowing my mother cared. 20 years old, still living off of her. My mother working 2 jobs, trying to stay on top. There was always sadness in her eyes, knowing her oldest was out smoking pot. My other brother, 13, raising me. So he got a job, so I started to raise myself. 3 years went by and my father came back. Thought things would work out, but I saw him walking out. Never trusted much after that. Now if you don't know what I'm saying, let me explain. I started hanging out with the wrong crowd. Sneaking out, trying to forget the past. Drinking all night, trying to feel numb. Knowing my mother wasn't around. I tried to fix myself, but I always stumbled back. But soon I saw my brother behind bars, and I saw the pain I could have caused my mom. Now I never blame my father or my brother for what went on. I take full responsibility for hurting myself. But you know all the pain they caused, because you never saw my mother cry. Now my father is back, and I love the man to death, but don't respect him at all. I talk to my brother on the phone, but I feel like I'm talking to a stranger. My other brother now is 20, and we're closer than ever. And I thank the Lord for the woman that's raised me.
Thank you, Josephina. That was really beautiful. This is really what this event is all about. It's an outlet for self-expression. And I talked to Natalie about starting this and just making sure that this is a judgment-free zone. We're up here to be so vulnerable in front of people that we barely know. And it takes a lot of courage to be up here and reading especially things that you've written yourself. So I'm inspired by you and I'm very proud of you. Thank you. So I'll read this one because I'm feeling, I guess, a little on the, I don't know, whatever side, you'll see. So this is called Indulge the Virgin Synapses. And those are the wiring in your brain. I'm not talking about virgins. Indulge the virgin synapses. I don't appreciate your suspicion righteous superstitions. No, not against my belief systems. The wise ask questions, but you're yelling demands, and I'm not supposed to listen? I'm supposed to follow on command? I think it's time we take the protest off the streets, incorporate them into our lives, into sets of steady beats. Stand up for what you believe in does not just mean stand there, does not just mean participate. Standing to me is a waste of time, and that's why I am running in my mind, my body and my soul moving. Pruning the brain, rewiring synapses. In what I do and what I think, so there is synchronicity. Rewiring those synapses so there is efficiency. Like two lovers in bed, each curve complemented with something concave. Like when he rests his whole body against mine, when his knees tuck behind. Synchronicity entwined. So let's synchronize like lovers to our beliefs, our goals, our hopes, and our dreams. Let's bring peaceful protesting into peaceful lives. And for a glimpse into history, I can find us walking, side by side, intertwined. Thank you.